We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Yordan Alvarez, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Barrios has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in 2nd place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in 2nd place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. The Twins coming up. No score. Number 66 will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10, so we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats him.
This is foul right side. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Luis Arias is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Arias is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Twins wind up stranding 1, and this is still a 0-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Stares for a ball. It's 1-0. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is it. The center. George Springer.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. That's in. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Set to deliver the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he is in there.
At 7, the first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel popped him up. Therefore it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped up. Garver over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. The next twin up, Max Kepler. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box, Mitch Garver having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. In now, Eddie Rosario. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Garver on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And it's fouled away. He'll check in here at 277. 11 home runs and 55 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. This year against right-handed pitching, Gonzalez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
For the current campaign, Gonzalez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. 2-1 the count. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
He's set. The 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Buxton has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent. It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. And he popped him up. Correa onto the grass, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night. At the plate, Garrett Stubbs, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Michael Brantley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Nelson Cruz will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Max Kepler is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario.
Number 20.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Pulled toward right center field. Reddick giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, beautiful dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
George Springer.
Here's George Springer, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Popped him up. Kepler moving to his left, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Luis Arias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Austin Pruitt answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Nelson Cruz now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Pruitt, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He'll get it into second.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We played 4. It's the Twins 6 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Alex Bregman stands in as he looks at a called strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Garver.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't lead the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Next up for the Astros, Garrett Stubbs. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is right there, 1 down. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Popped him up. Kepler over to his left. 2 down. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 2 out here and a runner at second. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within 1 grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
In now, Carlos Correa. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Twins 6 and the Astros 2. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading off for the Twins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run for Byron Buxton, and even 30 home runs on the year, and the lead is now 7-2. At the plate, Luis Arias.
Second baseman.
As he'll lay down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you, and his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Here's the first pitch to him, and opposite field as he lines this down the line in right, and this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Max Kepler, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Reddick is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he chased it in the dirt. Stubbs corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired. 2 down now.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. And he makes the catch in the corner. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 7th inning coming up. The Twins are in front 10-2. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this.
High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So here's Josh Reddick. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Grounded weakly toward third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now back.
Digging in, Luis Arias. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Nelson Cruz.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 0-2 pitch. And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year as the blowout continues. To the plate now, Max Kepler.
First baseman.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Twins are out in front, 12-2. Into the box now, Garrett.
Leading off for Houston, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Rich Hill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Rich Hill.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded at his knees. He's out, and that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. The Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And there's out number 2. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Digging in once again, Mitch Garver. They'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Mitch Garver.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Joe Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here comes the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Next will be the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gonzalez carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Byron Buxton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Luis Arias would be next. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in, Yordan Alvarez. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. This is pulled into right. Cruz is there, one away.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's another 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The third baseman.
Astros are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Minnesota Twins get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jose Barrios earns win number 15, tops on the staff as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Number 66 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.